You've probably heard of the Shaolin Flying Guillotine, the stuff of legend. A weapon so deadly it could decapitate a man from 30 paces without leaving a mark on his armor. Some say it was the ultimate assassin's tool, silent, unstoppable, and merciless. But that's not the real story. The truth is something far stranger. A long time ago, nestled in a quiet valley beneath the Shaolin Temple, was a village called Guangyuan. It was small, peaceful. They farmed rice and herbs. Nothing special, until it became valuable. The land was rich. Its crops healed wounds and made soldiers stronger. And one man wanted it all, General Shen, a warlord so feared, people swore his shadow arrived a full day before he did. His army was massive, and when he marched on Guangyuan, everyone knew what that meant. No survivors. The villagers pleaded with the monks at Shaolin Temple for help. But Shaolin monks don't fight wars. They don't take sides. At least, that's what they said. But there was one monk who didn't answer right away. An old master named Liang. Master Liang was quiet. He'd lived in the temple longer than anyone could remember. Rumor had it he once trained the emperor's guards. And he was the last man alive who knew where the Shaolin Flying Guillotine was hidden. At sunset, he went down into the deepest part of the temple, where light barely reached. There, in a stone vault, lay the guillotine, a metal ring with sharpened blades folded inside. The weapon most monks believed was too dangerous to ever use again. But when Liang lifted it from its resting place, something strange happened. The guillotine rose on its own, spinning slowly in the air as if it were alive, as if it had been waiting. The next morning, as General Shen's army surrounded the village, Master Liang walked out to meet them. Alone, barefoot, holding what looked like nothing more than a steel halo. Shen laughed. "Is this your champion?" An old man with a ring. He raised his hand to signal the attack. Arrows flew, hundreds of them. But Liang whispered a single word, and the guillotine launched into the sky. It spun so fast it blurred into a circle of light. Arrows shattered in midair. Swords were yanked from soldiers' hands and flung into the dirt. Spears snapped in two. But not a single man was harmed. And then it floated, silent, still, right in front of Shen's face. Shen, shaking but trying not to show it, spat on the ground. "What are you waiting for? Finish me." Master Liang only smiled, and then the guillotine unfolded. Not into blades, but into pages. A scroll, ancient and worn, revealing 8 lines of text, the forgotten Shaolin code of balance. Shen stared at the words, then back at Liang. "What is this?" Liang said quietly. The flying guillotine was never meant to take life. It was meant to test it. Shen dropped his sword. Some say he dropped to his knees. Others say he wept. But everyone agrees. He turned his army around that day. And he never fought again. They say the flying guillotine is still somewhere inside the Shaolin Temple, waiting. And it still tests those who seek power. If your heart is unworthy, you'll never see it move. But if your heart is pure, it will choose you.